Okay, good morning from day 2 here in Interlaken and my final day in Switzerland after what has been an amazing week here. Today's vlog is going to be a little bit of a shorter one as I'm about to jump on a train and head back to Zurich from here. And then we'll do a little tooling around in Zurich. I don't have a ton of time, I would say maybe a half day. So we'll explore there a little bit, do a little vlogging, and then that'll conclude the trip. And then I gotta fly home tomorrow, unfortunately. So we'll pick it up in Zurich, but let's enjoy this train ride. Okay, just arrived in Zurich. Now I'm staying in a town a little bit outside of the city. I'm doing that because the places in Zurich were so expensive. I'm talking over $70 a night. So if you go just a little bit outside the city, it significantly reduces the price. And also something I wanted to highlight is just how easy it is to get around here. Every single train that I've taken has left on the dot. I'm talking like not even a minute late. Everything is so well timed here. The efficiency is just off the charts. So before coming to Switzerland, I would recommend downloading the Trainline app. That's a very easy way to see which trains are going where and at what times. It just makes it easy to have it right on your phone. Maybe there's an easier way, let me know, but that's what I've been doing and it's worked very well to say the least. And you're able to buy the tickets on there as well. Okay, we've made it to Zurich and I'm here at a nice little overlook point. You can see all of the main parts in Zurich. Whenever I'm new to a city, I love getting up from a good vantage point and get to see all of the main parts. It just gives me a good feel for where I'm at and a good sense of direction going forward. So it is a cool 30 degrees and actually snowing outside, but not going to stop me. Let's get into looking around Zurich and exploring, seeing what we can find. Okay, we're on the main drag here in Zurich, and I find it to be pretty interesting that even though it's 30 degrees and snowing, there's still a ton of people out and about. That's something that I love about Europe. No matter what the weather is or what day it is, there's always people out exploring and enjoying themselves. And it just goes to show that even though the weather is super cold and snowing, there's still people out. That's something that I love about being in Europe and something that I wish would happen more in the US. Okay, the snow has picked up here in Zurich. It's actually a really cool experience. I've only really experienced Europe in warmer months, so definitely something different and very unique. Okay, a trip to Switzerland would not be complete without trying some authentic Swiss chocolate. So let's head on into one of the most famous chocolatiers here in Zurich and give this a whirl. Okay, so just walking out of there, I got 3 different chocolates, which I'm gonna try now. Just to show you how expensive it is, for those 3, it was 5 francs, which equates to about $6, maybe just under. So not cheap, but let's give this a go. This is their classic one. I think maybe the most popular in there. Let's have a try. Okay, that one's not as bitter, but it sort of has a coconut sort of flavor to it. Kind of interesting. Next up, we have this one here. I think it's their most popular with nuts, so let's try this one. Okay, that one has a hard outside and then a soft inside. Actually really rich in flavor, pretty good with a little bit of nuts in there as well. So not bad. And then for our last one, we got this one, which actually has whiskey in it. So this should be interesting, kind of an alcoholic chocolate, if you would. Okay, this one is definitely my favorite. The hard outside with the soft inside, and then a little bit of that whiskey type of like jelly almost, if that makes sense. It all combines really well together and tastes amazing. A lot of flavor, very, very rich. Just a great Swiss chocolate. Okay, so that chocolate was pretty good. Obviously, probably a little bit of a tourist trap in essence of why it was so expensive, but there's definitely a lot of chocolatiers you can try out throughout the city, and no matter where you go, I think it's going to be pretty damn good, considering it is authentic Swiss chocolate. So just something to obviously try out when you're in Switzerland. So as you can see, it's pretty easy to spend a day here in Zurich. Now there are obviously a lot of different activities that you can partake in that are outside of the city, that involve more of the outdoor style of adventure, but I think if you have time, it would be definitely worthwhile to check out the city. You can kind of go at a slow pace like I've been doing today, pop in and out of cafes and some bars, try some good food and chocolate, and just take your time and enjoy a nice day exploring the city. Okay, so just continuing to walk around here, it's so majestic walking with the snow falling through all these little streets. Really, really cool experience, and something that I'm definitely not used to, which makes it all the much better. But anyways, now I'm gonna head over to one of the most famous places in Zurich, the Opera House. I'm actually going to a show tonight. It's a mix between an opera and a ballet. I'm not really sure what I'm getting myself into, but figured it'd be something different and cool to check out. Okay, so just walking out of the Opera House after the show, I was a little skeptical going into that, but that was actually really, really cool. I wasn't sure it was going to be an opera or a ballet, but it was a full-on ballet performance, which normally I wouldn't be intrigued to see, but that was actually really, really cool. I've never seen something like that before, just with the orchestra and the way that the dancers moved was just really, really cool. I obviously don't know anything about ballet or any of the movements, but definitely a worthwhile experience whether you see a ballet or an opera. So that's that. Highly recommend coming and seeing a show if you're ever in Zurich. But anyways, I think I'm gonna head to a restaurant, grab some food, and then head back to the hostel to conclude the day. But man, what more can I say? Definitely an awesome day exploring Zurich. And I hope you guys get to explore this beautiful city as well, and some more areas of Switzerland if possible. But that is going to conclude this trip to Switzerland. It's been an amazing 8 days, from working in Davos to then going off on my own for the last 2 days. So Definitely coming away with a lot of great impressions of Switzerland. It definitely lived up to the hype and then some. So cannot recommend this enough. It's a beautiful country, some of those beautiful places in the world. So thanks as always for watching, guys. I love making these videos. I love Europe. Hopefully I can be back in the future, but stay tuned for some more content ahead in the coming weeks back in Phoenix, Arizona. So we'll see you guys then. As always, stay tuned.